rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's complete to Leggett. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Young. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Marr connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. It is caught left side. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31. Nix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derek Carr, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just 1 game coming in. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. and they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Jared Goff, a very good performance as his guys run the record now to 5-2. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Matthew Stafford leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. It was a terrific first half for the rookie first-round pick, Bo Nix. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They run again with Hubbard. Hits a seam at the 40. Chuba Hubbard! Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Nix looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Nix to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Going to throw here on 3rd. He finds Sanders. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Young working from a gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Legette's got it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Play action now, Young. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut near the goal line. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw, Young. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Young on 3rd and goal. They want him again, and he goes down again. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Such a promising drive and just a couple snaps ago, but now back-to-back sacks, drop backwards, and this field goal, well, it's not a gimme anymore. Got to hope you can knock it through and salvage some points out of a series that went so wrong.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos offense all set to go. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Nix has a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Nix off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Cut by Sutton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Nix from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. To the air on 1st down. Young gets this to Sanders. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's completed right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds Sanders. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Young throwing here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. They'll run here following the penalty. Runs in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The tight end going in motion right. He's throwing for it! And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Knicks with it on first. Got Washington. It's complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos facing a 5-point deficit. 2nd and 3 now. They'll throw again. Knicks. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He's on the move. He's running for it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball at the 33 for first down. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's complete to Leggett. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here's 2nd and 2. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Young working from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. 2nd and 3 now. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, Young. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. To the air on 1st down, Young. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.